So, I'm doing this before the episode even starts, so I don't even know what to expect. So let's just see who I even have left, who I have to do. So let's go. Oh, what the heck, why am I, Symmetra. The first episode is on Symmetra. What the flip? Hello, welcome to the first episode of Class Analysis, the series in which I look at characters, items, weapons, and other similar things from games and see how well the game incorporates the character into things like maps, stages, etc. This episode is Symmetra from Overwatch. Ready, set, go. Since Symmetra is a damage character, her ways of attacking and abilities should reward the player for, well, attacking, or at least incentivize doing attacks and damaging, etc. And her M1 shot does as well. When M1 is used, Symmetra will shoot a beam. The longer the beam is hitting someone, the more it powers up. As far as I've seen, it can go up 2 levels above the main beam, each one doing more damage, and this is shown by making the beam have extra particle effects and making the beam visually larger every single level. Well, yeah. M2 attack is very similar. The standard that to Samus's charge attack from Smash Bros. Or Mega Man's charge shot from most Mega Man games, where the player will charge their gun. The longer they charge, the more damage the ball that is shot does, and the larger it is. Meaning that it will make it easier to hit the enemy the longer it's charged. Her shift ability is a mini turret that shoots a homing beam, similar to the one that Symmetra makes, except that it doesn't power up. Symmetra shoots these turrets similar to how she shoots out her M2 ball. These turrets either disappear after traveling very far or attaches to any surface that collides with it that's solid. Symmetra can shoot up to 3 of these. Having these up causes area denial, making it hard for enemies to do certain things, such as flanking or getting past a choke point. However, they can be destroyed in like one shot, including when they're in the middle of going to a surface. Her E ability is a teleporter. This teleporter works in a very simple way. Symmetra will aim in an area, and then when she left clicks, a teleport will be created on the ground floor right below it, and another one will be created right in front of Symmetra. This can be used to allow Symmetra and her teammates to get to spots that would normally be difficult or impossible to reach. This teleporter is often temporary, only lasting for around 9 to 10 seconds. I say often because customizing like game modes can allow you to have one that's limited, but we're not talking about that. To use it, a player has to go up to the teleporter and press whatever button it says to press. For me, it says F. It's always 2 ways, so you can use it both ways to travel places and escape traps. And last but not least is her ultimate. This ultimate creates a barrier that makes it so that enemy fire cannot pass it, meaning that the enemy has to get close proximity in order to hurt you. This may be good against snipers, but this will probably be bad against characters like Reaper, who basically have to be close to you in order to do damage. However, it also basically creates a safe zone for your teammates, allowing the healers to quickly heal teammates while enemies are approaching. This also makes it harder for enemy snipers to kill teammates, as I previously stated. And the best part about this is that basically this allows Symmetra to set up certain things. She can make it so that while this is up, she can have enemies go up to a flank route or a sniper nest to kill a sniper when they get up there. It can have Symmetra can set up some little turrets on her side so that when enemies come in, it'll kill them. Just basically pretty good stuff. And now that we've talked about her abilities, let's talk about how Symmetra can use these to her advantage in certain maps. Now that we've talked about her abilities, let's talk about how Symmetra can use these to her advantage in certain maps. There aren't any notable things to say about her M1 and M2 attacks. The only thing to really say is that corners are great for the M2 attack. You can just charge behind one corner, then move around it, and then shoot it, and then go behind the corner. Just basic first-person shooter stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. And it can be used in almost any map, because almost every map has corners. I don't know a single map that doesn't have a corner. to hide behind, or just a wall in general. So yeah. Or almost any piece of cover that entirely covers Symmetra would be just perfect for this ability. Yeah, there's nothing map specific to say, really. For her shift ability, an example would be Hanamura on both offense and defense. On defense, Symmetra can shoot turrets at all of the entrances to the capture point, making it difficult for the enemies to get past. On offense, this can be used to make the capture point more accessible by placing them at places such as popular sniper nests, popular bastion/torb turret spots, and directly into the capture point, driving away enemies as they try and run away from those turrets. That is, if they suck at shooting objects that are in the middle of being shot to a wall, or just stationary objects. An example of how you could use her E are choke points and tall areas like Eichenwald's giant wall, or the little hangover that's above the tunnel in Watchpoint Gibraltar, on both offense and defense. Specifically, at one of the first choke points, use a teleporter can make it so that you can get up to the high places, or so you can get to the sniper nest and stuff, making things such as preparing a bastion turret or a sniper nest much easier. Or it can be used on offense to try and get to a high point in order to do something like flanking the enemy. And finally is the ultimate. I mainly see this as being great of a really good defense. Here is an example on Horizon Lunar Colony. What you can do is block all exits and sniper spots with the barrier so no one can get hurt. This can be used in tandem with other abilities, such as using this to get others to the sniping nest in a hurry, or creating turrets where no one can destroy them, well, of course temporarily. Things like this encourage thinking and spatial awareness, like, okay, where can I put this turret at? Where is the teleport spot at the sniper nest, etc., etc. Things like this introduce strategy and other things that make a game like Overwatch great and allow it to thrive. So, I haven't explained how I score things, so here's a quick explanation. It's the same way Your Movie Sucks rates movies, and if you don't know how he rates movies, then I'll link to a video that explains it at the end, in the comment section and the description, blah blah blah. But from a game design perspective, I rank Symmetra a 10 out of 10. She is a great example of how you should design characters in a game like this, and compared to other characters, she does certain things a lot better than other characters, which we'll get to a bit later. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoy it, and goodbye.